This week, Parashat Emor, that's a sheer lesson for Parashat Emor. In Parashat Emor, we have a very interesting incident that a Jewish boy, that his mother was a Jew and the father was a Goy, he gets up, he comes out with the midst of Klal Israel, and they fight in the Machane between him and another Jew, and he curses HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Now, Mefarshim say, how did he curse? What happened? How does he curse? He says, Yossi, Yachad Yossi. Now, the pasuk starts in Perek Chaf Dalet, pasuk Yud, Vayetze. He went out. Where did he go out? Where? Where did he go out to curse? Now, Mefarshim say, Yatsa min olam. He went out from his war. Sometimes an incident in life takes a person from the war. Person says, I just did something. No, you lost the world. You lost everlasting. You lost the world. No, Chachamim tell us, the Midrash Rashi brings, another Midrash Matin to Amra, Vayetze, what does Vayetze mean? Mi betino shel Moshe yatsa mechuyav. He went out from the court of Moshe Rabbeinu and he was the victim. Bolita ohelo, what was the argument? He came and he put his ohel, his tent, in Machane Dan, in the camp of Dan, because he said, my mother is from Dan, from the Shevet of Dan. What are you doing here? He said that I'm from the children of Dan. My mother is a Dan. Now his father was a Misri. Torah says, Torah says that everybody goes to the father. They went to the bed. He came out mechuyav, obligated. He got up and cursed. Yossi, Yachad Yossi. One who created the world should hit the world and the world should collapse. He was so fed up from everything that he wanted. He said such a curse. Now, I should say, what's short? What Chazal are teaching us? How come somebody comes from the Betin and he's victim and he's obligated, he has to do something like that? Now the Farshim say, unbelievable point. What did he want to do? He wanted to have an ohel. He wanted to have a makom, a place, a chair among the community. And they told him, this chair doesn't belong to you. He thought that it's part of the Shevet Dan, tribe of Dan, because his mother is Dan. So no, it goes by the father. I'm sure that they had a special place for the Gerim were converted. But he felt it belongs to this place. But this place that it belongs to, it doesn't have chair. Torah is teaching us everybody needs a chair, needs a seat, needs a position in the community, among the family, at home. The worst thing that could happen to a person is to lose that chair, to lose that position, to lose that place that he feels belongs to. If we take away that from the person, we are taking away his life from him. What does he do? He curses. Yossi, Yachad Yossi. Somebody who loses his chair, loses his position, loses what he stands for, then he lost everything. Therefore here, Torah is telling us, this person, he felt he belongs there. They took away the chair from him. And what happened? Therefore from here we learn, every husband, every father needs his seat. And that's the job of a wife, to make sure that he has his position at home. He's the authority of home. The wife has to make sure that he gets respect from all of the members of the family, from siblings. And the husband has to make sure there is a chair for the queen of the home. And he has to make sure everybody to respect her. And both together, they have to make sure that every child to have a chair. If a child doesn't have a chair, what's going to happen to him? He's going to go off. He's going to get away from the family. Everybody has to feel it was a special chair. It's a Shabbat table. Everybody has to feel he's special. So somebody is very special, talks a lot, the other one doesn't. I know a family that they had a daughter, first child was a daughter, and she was very good, talkative, everything. Then they had another daughter. The other daughter, throughout the years, became more famous, became more with it. And always she was talkative. The other one became more quiet. Why? Because she lost her chair. It's very important for the parents to make sure every child has a chair. I heard the story from Rabbi Waxman. It's an unbelievable story. Unbelievable. If I wouldn't hear from Rabbi Waxman, I wouldn't say it. Says that there was recently in Yerushalayim, there was an older lady, Holocaust survivor, and she got up and in the middle of the lecture to hundreds of women, she said, what was the best moment of her life? She said the best moment of her life was when the Nazis came and took her away from her family. You could imagine the silence takes over and everybody is amazed. What? We heard a lot about the Holocaust and we heard that this scene, this moment is the most tragic moment that the children are being taken away from the family. And this lady is getting up and saying the best moment of her life was when they took her away from her family. And she explained why. Listen to it. She says, because my mother told them, her name was Leah, don't take away Leah. Leah is my life. If you take away Leah, I'm going to die. I can't live without her. Don't take her away. When Leah heard this word from her mother, was the best moment of her life because she never heard such expression from the mother. She had an older sister that always was more competent than her. All of their home was going around that sister. She was neglected all the way. And she felt nobody. She felt nothing. She didn't feel she has a chair in this house. She didn't feel chashivut and importance. But at that time that the Nazis took her away, and she said, Leah is my life, Leah is my life. Then she realized she's chashuv, she's important. The moment was very tragic, but the life came about. The circulation of life came about. No matter what type of tragedy you are in, when the circulation of life comes about, you become vibrant. That moment is very precious to you. So you have to understand, Torah is teaching us here. Person gets up and there's such a curse. Why? Because he lost the chair that he had. You have to make sure everybody has their own chair. On a positive note, child that doesn't have that much qualities, that much talent, if the parents are wise enough to give him special chair, to bring out this chashivut, you are not good in this and that, but you are good in this. He appreciate that. Through that, he built up people. Through that, he built up all of the children to become healthy and to become a good member of the society and community.